Hi there, Richard the Coughlin 66, how are you? And you're probably thinking now, oh yeah, why are you wearing that? Why are you dressed like a complete and utter prick? And the answer is simple, ladies and gentlemen. For a laugh, in this video I'm going to be attempting to do something that nobody has ever done, possibly this week. In one video, I am here, now, going to respond, reply, rebut, refute, debunk to every single argument that has ever been given to me by a religious person in my entire life. Every single one. Starting now. I don't know, why are you asking me? I haven't had a pair of matching socks for the last 20 years. The other day I was writing something on my computer and it took me half an hour to find the fucking space key. Why is it? I don't know, it just is. Why do you fucking live your life worrying about stupid shit like that? Well, I'm 30, and 31 years ago, I didn't exist, and now I'm here. How can something come from nothing? I don't know, ask God, he seems to be the expert, isn't that what he did? Plus, you know that's not the argument. You all know that, you've been told before. They base their entire religion on faith. They say it themselves, they profess their faith. How great faith, you need faith, you must have faith. And then, when we talk about how faith is bad, they say, well, you must have faith to not believe in it. Now what you've ultimately done there, if you said it takes just as much faith to believe in something as it does to not believe in it, what you've then done is rendered everything in the world, every opinion, every viewpoint, as requiring faith. Ultimately, faith has to be applied to every single view, ideology, opinion, belief and outlook that we have. Therefore, faith is a meaningless standard, because it's a constant and therefore completely redundant. Probably. Yes. The thing about a prophecy is it should be something that you know is a prophecy, about something that you know and can define and pinpoint before the prophecy is fulfilled. Saying something somewhere will happen to someone possibly at some point during the day and or night of some degree of severity or insignificance, maybe, for sure. That is not a prophecy. Me. You want evidence for the fact that I don't believe in God. I'm here. Yes, you're right. Because there's so much in that for me, isn't there? You know, I mean, there's such a I stand to gain so much through knowing that God exists and yet denying it, knowing I'm going to burn in hell. Good one. That's a really fucking I can see why I would make that decision. However, that argument aside, if I know in my heart God exists, then I'm not an atheist. I've already accepted that God exists. And if I accept that God exists, and it's your God, the Christian God, then that ultimately means I've accepted the fact that Jesus is my Lord and Saviour. I just haven't said it. I've got nothing to worry about. Checkmate. Because he's a cunt. Next. No, I think the monkey came in another monkey. That monkey gave birth to another monkey, and over the course of a long period of time, sadly, it turned into what we call religious apologists. Yes, I believe in nothing. Well, let's be fair, nothing exists. We know that nothing. We know there are, areas of this world where there are no things. So yeah, I believe in nothing. So, I'm a bit too fucking preoccupied in my fucking day making myself ridiculous costumes to worry about killing 60 million people. Okay, I'll grant it. He was an atheist. Biggest atheist ever. He had "There is no God" tattooed on his knob. So what? Do you think that means that I'm going to be someone who would probably end up killing 10 million people? Are you seriously suggesting that that is my position? That I support that? Because if you are, just say it. It doesn't matter what Hitler was or wasn't. It doesn't matter if he was a Christian, a Scientologist, or a Mormon, a snake handler, or he was a member of the fucking Mickey Mouse Club, alright? He was a lunatic. Regardless of what he said, regardless of what he professed, we can never know what people truly believe. We can only say what they said they did. However, with Hitler, doesn't really matter. Not many Hitlers in the world. Thank God. Not literally. Isaac Newton also had sex with his 13-year-old nephew, and was an alchemist. No. You must have. No. Are you sure? Yeah. Have you ever had a wank? Makes you a wanker. No, probably not. Well, I don't know. If I don't know what everything is, then I can't know what half of it is, can I? God exists in the half I don't know. So, God exists within half of the things in the world that I could possibly know. And I have to know those things to know that there's a God. And I know half that he's not in. Wow, what are the odds? What are the odds of that happening, hey? What are the odds of me being able to find and pick out and be knowledgeable in everything that God is absent in? What a wonderfully bizarre, omnipresent deity he is. Okay, can you lot work this out between yourselves and get back to me? Probably the same reason that pubic hair has been around for 2,000 years. It doesn't mean it's necessary or socially fucking acceptable or helpful. The Druids have been around longer. There is one freely given and placed in every hotel room, hospital, military base, church, public toilet, homeless shelter, airport, every single fucking place basically that you can find a space for a Bible. It has been around for 2,000 years. I think it's had a bit of a head start. If I wrote a book 2,000 years ago, I would expect it to have sold more than a book that was made a week ago. I've read the Bible twice. I must have missed that bit where Judas, Elijah and Zebedee are sitting around discussing the fact that energy equals mass times the speed of light squared, or when the apple fell on Jesus' head. Your life is meaningless anyway. Mine isn't. I've got a mask. Yeah. There are many things we don't know. And how do you know they exist in the first place then? If you know they exist for us not to grasp, you must know they exist. That's like me saying behind that door are the actual real-life versions of Zippy, George and Bungle from Rainbow. And they want to take you on a magic ride on a giant marshmallow. But I haven't been there, and that door's never been open. Fall on the hill and I feel fine. Fool's gold. Raspberry fool. What's your point? It also says that a man cannot sit on any furniture that his wife has touched while she's menstruating. I suppose you won't mind if we just also ignore that little matter of the global flood and all the creation story and the 10 Commandments. Will ya? Is he? You better ring. Because they're retards. Even though that's bollocks, let's grant it and say, yeah, you're okay, so what? That's the best place to have a conversion. 2 minutes before you die, those people are the smartest Christians out of them all. They get the same benefits that you do with only 2 minutes of the fucking work. Yeah, I know I'm going to hell. I'm not going to be punished. I'm going to take over. Doesn't half make a lot of them though, doesn't he? Is he holding something back? Well, apart from facts. Well, it is if you do it right, yeah. Well, I hope he has the decency to turn around when I'm doing things. Thank you, but if you're going to waste your time talking to yourself, can you at least waste your time doing it, praying for something like, I don't know, cures for cancer, end of war, AIDS cures. I know, I am so grateful. I'm sinning for him, if anything, because without sin, his death is meaningless, isn't it? Really, you think about it. I'm making his death worthwhile. I make him the martyr, the hero that he is. You little blue-rinsed, fucking bleached virgins are shitting on him. No, I'm an atheist for other reasons. The sin is just a bonus. Yeah, of course it is. Why are you telling me this? Of course it's murder. What do you think we're going to do? We're going to suck it out. We're going to suck this little thing out of the woman and keep it alive? It's the most humane thing to do is kill it. Ugh, you sick fuck.